beloved child, do not turn away from the message that's coming your way. Listen closely to the whispers of hope, for I am with you, even in your darkest moments. You are not abandoned, and you will rise above. Though the world may feel heavy, victory is closer than you think. Stay with me. Don't close this video. Don't scroll away. This moment is no accident. You've been chosen for this. Your spirit knows it. And deep within, your soul is ready for something truly powerful. The time for your transformation has arrived. My child, I know you've fallen. Not once, not twice, but more times than you can count. You've fallen into doubt, into fear, into the same sin you promised yourself you'd never go back to. You've stumbled under the weight of your own guilt. You failed in private while trying to stay strong in public. You've questioned yourself, and worse, you've questioned me. You've asked, God, how can you still love me after this? How can you still use someone like me? But I need you to hear me right now, louder than the shame in your mind and the lies in your heart. I still chose you, not because you never fell, not because you always got it right, but because I see beyond your failure. I see beyond your brokenness. I see your heart, even when it's shattered. And even with all your falls, your flaws, your fears, I still call you mine. You've looked at others and believed they're more qualified. You've believed that you're too weak, too inconsistent, too damaged to be part of my plan. But I don't call the perfect. I call the willing. I don't choose the spotless. I choose the surrendered. And you may not feel worthy, but I make you worthy. You may not feel strong, but I am your strength. The world saw you fall and turned away, but I saw you fall and I stepped closer. I didn't flinch when you messed up. I didn't change my mind when you fell short. I didn't withdraw my hand when you walked away. I waited. I protected. I carried you even when you couldn't carry yourself. And now I'm telling you, this is not the end of your story. This is where the comeback begins. Do you know how many times my children have fallen? Abraham doubted. Moses ran. David sinned. Peter denied me. Paul persecuted me. And yet, I used them to shake the world. Why? Because they got back up. Because they chose me even after falling. And now I'm asking you, will you do the same? Will you stop defining yourself by your worst moments and start believing what I've said about you? You are redeemed. You are loved. You are chosen. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. You are not too broken. Your failure does not cancel your calling. It deepens your testimony. It shows the world what grace looks like, what redemption feels like, what mercy can do when it's allowed to flow freely. You think you need to be perfect to be used, but the truth is, I use the broken to reach the broken. I use the fallen to lift others. I use the wounded to bring healing, because your story is not about your strength. It's about my faithfulness. It's not about your fall. It's about the God who picked you back up. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm reaching into the pit you fell into, not to scold you, but to rescue you, to restore you, to remind you that your destiny is still alive, even if your hope feels dead. So stand back up, not in your power, but in mine. Walk forward, not in shame, but in grace. Speak again, dream again, believe again, not because you've earned it, but because I've declared it. I still have plans for you. I still have open doors waiting for you. I still have people who need the message hidden in your pain. I still have joy you haven't experienced yet. I still have peace you haven't walked in yet. And I still have miracles coming your way. Not in spite of your fall, but through it. You've fallen so many times, but I still chose you, and I always will. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am the God who restores. I am the God who redeems. I am the God who turns graves into gardens and ashes into beauty, and I will not give up on you. So come with your failure, come with your fears, come with your questions and your regret. Bring it all, lay it at my feet, and watch what I do with a life that says, God, I've fallen, but I'm still yours, because I've never stopped calling your name. I've never stopped writing your story, and the chapter ahead, it's the most powerful one yet. I know the weight you've been carrying. You look at your life and wonder if it's too late. You replay the mistakes, the missed opportunities, the broken promises, and deep down, you've started to believe the lie that you're too far gone, that nothing can change, that you are damaged, unworthy, a lost cause. But listen to me now. That is not what I say about you. I'm the one who formed you, the one who saw you before you took your first breath. And what I see is not a failure. What I see is mine. I don't call you lost. I call you loved. I don't see what's wrong with you. I see what I'm restoring in you. You are not too far. You are not too broken. You are not beyond hope. You are exactly who I died for, and I would do it all again just to reach your heart. The world may label you by your worst moments, but I define you by my mercy. You've made mistakes, but you are not a mistake. You've sinned, but you are not your sin. You've walked away, but you are never beyond my reach. I don't hold your past against you. I nailed it to the cross. I don't shame you. I invite you. Come to me as you are. Don't wait until you think you're good enough. You will never have to earn my love. You already have it, and it doesn't fade. It doesn't depend on your performance. It is not fragile. My love is steady, unshakable, and it reaches even into the darkest corners of your life. And right now, I am speaking directly to that wounded part of you that feels forgotten, abandoned, unworthy. I'm speaking to your soul. You are not a lost cause. The enemy wants you to believe that your story is over, that you'll never change, that you'll never heal. But I am the author of your story, and I don't write tragedies without purpose. I am the one who turns graves into gardens, who brings beauty out of ashes, who takes the most shattered pieces and makes something holy. I see who you really are, not who the world says you are, not who shame says you are, but who I created you to be. I see strength inside of you that hasn't awakened yet. I see purpose that is still alive, even if it's been buried under years of regret. I see a future that is filled with more grace, more joy, more peace than you ever imagined. You're not too late. You're not too old. You haven't messed up too many times. If you're still breathing, I'm still working. And what I started in you, I will finish. My promises don't expire. My calling hasn't been revoked. You haven't missed it. You've just been delayed. But even in the delay, I've been with you. Even in the silence, I've been shaping you. Even in the pain, I've been preparing you. Nothing is wasted, not the tears, not the questions, not the battles. I've seen it all, and I'm using it all. And I'm calling you now, not to strive, not to prove yourself, but to simply come, just as you are. I want you. I don't need your perfection. I want your permission. Permission to heal, permission to restore, permission to breathe new life into your weary soul. My arms are wide open. My heart is full of compassion, and my grace is more than enough. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not a lost cause. You are chosen. You are redeemed. You are mine, and I have plans for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Don't give up now. Don't walk away from what I'm about to do in your life. Your story isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Let me rewrite it with redemption. Let me fill it with purpose. Let me show the world what I can do with a life fully surrendered. You are not too far gone. You are right on time. And I'm not finished with you yet. This is what I say about you, and my word is final. Quick pause, family. If this message is speaking to your soul, consider joining as a member or donating. It helps me keep sharing God's word with the world and reach the ones who need Him most. Link is in the bio. My child, listen to me. This one message, right here, right now, will break your chains. Not because these words are powerful by themselves, but because I am behind them. I have seen the prison you've been living in, the prison of shame, the prison of fear, the prison of addiction, doubt, regret, anxiety, and silent suffering. You've been carrying chains that no one else can see, smiling on the outside, but inside, you feel stuck in your past, stuck in your mistakes, stuck in the belief that things will never change. But hear me now. I did not create you to live in chains. I created you for freedom. And today, I'm reminding you that the same power that raised my son from the dead is the same power that lives inside of you. You are not weak. You are not trapped. You are not defeated. The enemy has lied to you long enough, whispering that you'll never break free, that this is just the way life will always be. But I am cutting through the lie right now with truth. You were not meant to carry those burdens. You were not meant to live weighed down by guilt and fear. I paid the price for your freedom in full. The cross wasn't just about salvation. It was about transformation. I didn't just come to forgive you. I came to free you. Free you from the chains that have kept you bound. Free you from the voices that have told you you're not enough. Free you from the cycles that keep repeating. This message you're hearing right now, it's not random. It's not a coincidence. It's divine intervention. Because I've heard your prayers. I've seen the tears on your pillow. I've watched you battle the same thoughts day after day, wondering if anything will ever change. And now, I'm stepping in to say, yes, it will, but not by your strength, by mine, not by trying harder, but by surrendering deeper. Let me in. Let me into the places you've tried to hide. Let me heal what you've been pretending is fine. I'm not afraid of your darkness. I am the light. And where I show up, chains fall. Where I speak, freedom begins. Where I move, no prison can remain. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be willing. Willing to believe that I can break the addiction. Willing to believe that I can restore what was broken. Willing to believe that you are not too far gone. The enemy wants you to feel disqualified, but I'm the one who qualifies you. Not based on what you've done, but based on what I've already done. The blood still speaks. The cross still stands. And grace is still enough for you. You've been trying to break those chains with your own hands, but freedom doesn't come through striving. It comes through surrender. So lay it down. Lay down the addiction. Lay down the anger. Lay down the fear, the insecurity, the unforgiveness. I know it feels impossible, but nothing is impossible for me. And the moment you say, God, I can't do this alone, is the moment I begin to move in power. I will fight for you. I will defend you. I will lift you out of that pit and set your feet on solid ground. You don't have to live like this anymore. You don't have to pretend to be strong when you feel broken. I am your strength. I am your refuge. I am your deliverer. And I didn't bring you this far just to leave you stuck. I brought you here to remind you this one message will break your chains. So now, Choose to believe again. Choose to hope again. Choose to trust that I can still set you free. Not someday, today. Because who the sun sets free is free indeed. That includes you. The chains are already shaking. The darkness is already trembling. Because I'm stepping in, and nothing can stop what I've started. So stand up in faith. Speak my word. Call on my name, and watch the chains fall. You are not bound. You are free. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And you are not who you were. You are becoming everything I created you to be. Let this message sink deep. Let this truth break through the lies. Let this moment mark the beginning of a new chapter. Because from this moment forward, freedom is your portion. I love you. I'm with you. And your chains, they're breaking now. You feel like you've drifted too far, made too many mistakes, stayed away too long. You feel like there's too much shame in your story, too much brokenness in your past, too much darkness in your mind to ever come back to me. But listen to me now. You're not too far gone. I don't love you less because you walked away. I don't withdraw my presence because of your failures. I don't give up on you when you're lost. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I want you to hear this clearly. I never left you. Even when you stopped praying, I was still listening. Even when you turned your back on me, I kept my eyes on you. Even when you ran from me, I kept reaching for you. Every moment you felt alone, I was sitting beside you. Every tear you cried in silence, I was catching in my hands. Every time you thought, I can't come back now, I was whispering, you're still mine. I've seen every part of your journey, every wrong turn, every regret, every failure, and I still call you worthy of love. I saw the mess and still chose mercy. I saw the rebellion and still responded with grace. I saw you fall, but I also saw you get back up. And even now, while you're listening to this, I am wrapping you in a love that has no conditions, no expiration, no limits. You think I've forgotten about you, but I haven't. You think your story is over, but it's not. You think you're too dirty, too damaged, too distant to be redeemed, but you're not. You are exactly the kind of person I died for. The one who feels like they've gone too far. The one who's too ashamed to look up. The one who's convinced they've messed up too badly to be used. But here's the truth. I specialize in restoring the broken. I rebuild what others have thrown away. I revive what the world has given up on. And I'm ready to do that in your life right now. You don't have to clean yourself up before you come to me. You don't have to fix it all before I'll accept you. I want you, just as you are. Bring me your pain. Bring me your regrets. Bring me the parts of yourself you don't show anyone. I'm not afraid of your past. I already paid for it. I'm not surprised by your weakness. My strength is made perfect in it. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm here to restore you. I don't care how far you feel from me. The moment you turn around, you'll find that I'm standing right behind you. I've been here all along. So let go of the guilt. Lay down the shame. Stop believing the lie that says you're beyond saving. I never left you. Not for a second. And I never will. My love doesn't leave when you fail. My presence doesn't disappear in the dark. I walk through the fire with you. I stay in the storm beside you. And when you're ready to come home, I'm already standing with arms wide open. I'm not waiting to punish you. I'm ready to restore you, to remind you who you really are. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are mine. This is your moment, not to be perfect, not to have it all figured out, but to say yes, to say, God, I need you, and I will meet you right there, right now. There is nothing separating us but your own doubt, and And I'm here to break through that with truth. You are loved, you are seen, you are chosen, and you are still welcome in my presence. You feel too far gone, but I'm telling you, you never left my heart. And I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. Come back, come close, come home, because I'm still here, and I always will be. If this message touched your heart, don't let it end here. Support this mission by becoming a member or making a donation using the links below. Together, we're spreading God's word and changing lives, one soul at a time. May God bless you abundantly.